when it comes to the aspect of scaling up, I know you've done syndication very well. You've mastered the art of syndication, and now you find yourself in development. How do you start apartment development? How would you start that?
Gain experience, right? Go get somebody who have done it 100 times before, or at least 20 times, right? So again,
back to what you said earlier.
I went and got myself a partner he's in his mid-60s, and I can go just hire a fee developer, right? Somebody who has done it before. I'll pay them a fee, and then they'll develop. But rather, I went one step forward and make them a part of the team. So I made them my partner, right? So where they sign on the loan, they put up the money. So everywhere they're just intertwined with the deal. They cannot go anywhere, right? Again, you're taking your investors' money. It's not all my money. If it's all my money, my risk-taking potential will just be much higher, right? If it's all my money. But if the day when you're syndicated, you're responsible for other people's hard-earned money. So you cannot take those kind of risks, right? So that's what I did. So I brought in a partner who have built about 9,000 units in Texas, in Dallas and Austin, for a REIT, making my partner. That is how we co-develop these properties. And the philosophy behind this is there are two Americas right now. One, top 20%, and then the bottom 80%. And the issues are structural in our country, like any other country. It's not US, it's not unique, where the income inequality is increasing, right? Mm-hmm. The top 20% who have college degrees, who have marketable skills, their life is getting better year over year. They make more money than last year. They know how to invest their money, and all good stuff, right? If I increase rent on them year over year, $150 or if a class or $200, it's no big deal. They'll say, oh man, what is it? And they'll pay it, right? It's not like they should stop eating outside or anything like that. They'll just pay you that extra $200 a month, no problem. But I cannot say the same thing about the bottom 80%. And how long we've been hearing that 7 out of 10 Americans are living paycheck to paycheck, right? What that means is if their car breaks down, your rent ain't getting paid. And that was before COVID. And after COVID, it's much harder with this inflation and all that. So I made a conscious choice, which America I want to serve. All these days, I've been serving this bottom 80%. And it served me well and served them well, served my investors well until COVID. But then after COVID, this inflation, right? This inflation, it's a lot of changes that happened to our country where the bottom 80% is struggling. They're struggling. They are paying the brunt of this inflation problem that we're going into, right? So I made a conscious choice that, you know what, I'm going to serve this top 20% of our country. Okay. And otherwise, what will happen is their problems will become my problems and my investors' problems. I don't want that, right? So that's why I just jumped the ship, and now I'm serving these Class A properties, and I'm going to lease them out. I'm going to stabilize them, operate them for a while, and sell it for profit. Wow. And now I have a higher threshold because now I'm in development game. I'm not sending checks every month like a value add property, right? So now no longer is 15-16% is enough for me. I need to generate a better return because I'm asking my investors to wait for 3.5 years so that I can design it, build it, lease it up and stabilize it and sell it, right? But then I'm in Class A areas, dealing with Class A tenants who are doing well, especially in metros like Dallas, Phoenix, Austin, right? Those are the people. And also the changing demographics. The single motherhood has exploded in this country, right? And then people are getting married late. And even if they're getting married, not everybody's having kids. Even if they're having kids, they're having it late. A lot of changes in the demographics. So all this translates to higher demand for rentals. And also people don't want to do 9 to 5. The high skilled people, they want to do gig economy. They want to be on Fiverr or YouTube videos or whatever. They don't want 9 to 5. And they want that freedom to travel and things like that, right? So not everybody's on a line to buy a single family home, is all I'm saying. So the younger generation, those who are born in 90s, early 2000s and all that, they are driving this apartment demand, right? And I want to build apartments for them so that they can live in. So I only build 1 bedroom and 2 bedroom, very few bedrooms. And some properties I don't build any 3 bedrooms. Because again, we are serving totally a different demographic, a changed America, if you will. 20, 30 years back, this won't work. But today, this is the new reality, right? I mean, this is smaller housing structures and all that. So once you understand that, it will become very clear on what you want, what you have to be doing. You need to build a 300-unit apartment complex in a major metro like DFW, in a wealthy area where people don't mind paying that extra buck. And now in return, you give them nice amenities, right? A resort-style pool, clubhouse, all the good stuff, right? Dog washing stations, EV charging stations, right? All this kind of stuff. And that is where I want to play. And now that has to pay well for my investors because they're waiting for 2 years to get paid.